Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Suns lead it big. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To the basket is Durant, but his shot stays out. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Durant to Irving. Paul. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. The follow won't go either. Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. And he knocks it down, Jay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Phoenix with it. Paul. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Now Paul with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
And gets both to drop at the line. To Durant. Here's Harden. Down low. Whoa! What a finish!
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Harden with it up top. His guys down big. And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that from my screensaver.
Paul. And stuffs it home.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But to hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Well, this player struggled early because he was always trying to beat his man off the dribble, pretty much playing 1-on-5. Now the ball is moving around quickly during the perimeter and is finding him on the second and third touches. That's when you attack the score.
Throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Paul into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. DeAndre Ayton to Paul. Booker to Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay Crowder is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 79% at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Griffin. Oh, he had him there for a second. Harden to Griffin. Fires the 3. Missed it. Into the front court. It's Booker. Looking to make something happen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. DeAndre Ayton gets it in the right corner. Irving the rebound. To Harden. Griffin. Gets it in the left corner. To Harden. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Paul. And it's rebounded by Durant. To Harden. Griffin. Lets it fly from long range. And James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the 3-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Harden to Irving. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay Crowder is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming. And he knocks down that free throw. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Sizing up the defense. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Here comes the screen. Crowder against Harden. To Paul. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Count it. Paul into the front court. The lead is 15. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Suns. He gets it. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. To Griffin. Irving. To Griffin. Harden. To Irving. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Booker with it. His guys up by 15. To Paul. For 3. Misfires. It's no good.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Tough make through traffic.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Short jumper won't fall.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shots, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Nets have the basketball. And draws contact. So, it's Griffin going to the line for 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Paul. Here comes the screen. Crowder. Harden's on him. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Harden guarded by Devin Booker. Irving to Harden. Fires the three. Second effort. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Blake Griffin, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the sec. KD follows up with the putback slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Here comes the screen. To Paul. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Durant. Irving to Griffin. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Harden. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Here's Durant for 2. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good. Paul, Harden's on him. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns have come out on top. Congratulations to them and all of their fans around the world. This is a night they'll never forget. Here are the guys who put up the most points to the Phoenix Suns. It wasn't a great performance by these guys. And unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
You can tell both of these teams feel very comfortable in their offensive systems. There was plenty of great playmaking in this contest.
Player of the game.
Chris Paul is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That's another postseason in the books, and I'm already dreading the wait for more hoops. See you next season.